Today we have a video from Police Ride-Alongs, and the title of the video is What Not to Do When Driving on a Learner's Permit.
On Tuesday, June 24th, an officer tried to conduct a traffic stop on a speeding Chevrolet in Daytona Beach Shores, Florida. Instead of pulling over, though, the driver sped up. She would continue down the road for over a mile until finally pulling into City Hall.
All right, now it looks like we're going to be stopping Bellmead and South Atlantic Avenue.
By this time, a second officer was following right behind them. And a third officer just happened to be parked on the other side of City Hall, so he came around the building to offer his support as well.
Shut the vehicle off! Show me your hands! Jackson, you have eyes. Give commands.
Keep your hands where we can see them, please. Step out of the vehicle.
12 Delta 45 Central Property Transport.
Walk backwards towards my voice. Keep walking.
My location would be
Keep walking. It's here.
Get on your knees. Get on your knees. Get your knees. Put your hands behind your back.
I got the car.
4 Bravo 10 Central, Gulf Female 1015.
Sorry, let me clear the car.
Yeah, go ahead.
Backseat clear. All right, we're code 4. Oh, yeah.
What's your name?
Trunk coming open. Trunk coming open.
I'll read you something real quick. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used as evidence against you. You have the right to
1-10-15.
have him or with you now at any time during questioning. If you're not for attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. If any time you wish to stop talking, I have an attorney present. All questioning will be stopped at your request. Do you understand these rights?
Yes.
With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me? Yes or no?
I mean,
You know, when they ask that question, it's almost like having a test for calculus or or advanced algebra or algebra. Yeah, you know. Imagine taking that test, but only like the brain power of like a 4th grader, though. You know what I'm saying? It would be very difficult. They like, come on. It's like, come on. You're trying to process what's going on. Listen, it's simple. Do you want to talk or not? You have the right to remain silent. Get an attorney. Yes or no? You should already know. Yes or no? It's not come on, man. This ain't algebra. Not calculus. Get it together.
I was trying to see what I got pulled over.
That's what I want to talk about, but I got to see.
Wait, what she said?
I was trying to see what I got pulled over.
Yes or no?
I mean, I was trying to see what I got pulled over.
That's what I want to talk about, but I got to see if you're willing to talk to me about it or not.
Yeah, you can talk to me.
Okay. Why wouldn't you pull over?
Oh, because, we was in traffic and I was scared. And I just came back from my interview, my job interview.
I was following you for blocks with lights and sirens. You put on the brakes and then keep going. We went for blocks. You knew I was behind you. You kept acknowledging me.
I knew you were behind me, but I didn't want to just stop in traffic, so I just came so where I could pull over.
So you were going 50 miles an hour with me behind you with your lights and sirens. You weren't even slowing down. Why were you going 80 to begin with, which is why I stopped you? Where's your ID at?
It's in my purse.
Hang out with her.
Oh.
I get to Ma'am, is this your vehicle?
No, it's my purse.
Does she know you have?
It's my girlfriend, yes.
She knows you have.
I was leaving my job and I was trying to get back home because I got a phone call that my uncle had died. That's why I was here. But I tried to pull over because, well, I didn't stop in traffic. That's why I didn't pull over, so I pulled up here.
You know, I first tried to stop you like well over a mile down the road.
Yeah, I didn't see nobody behind me. I didn't see no lights on me.
Ma'am, is this your firearm?
Huh?
Is this your firearm?
No, that's my girlfriend's.
It's your girlfriend's gun?
Yes.
Does she know that you have it? I got it, sir.
Did you find her ID?
No, that's not. It's in my
Oh, that's why she's not stopping. How long have you been suspended?
No, my driver's license is in my purse.
That's where I got that from, ma'am.
Is this you?
Yes, but that's not the one that I have another one.
Oh, you have a learner's permit. So who's your licensed driver to ride with you? Were they with you earlier at all?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to go to work
Where was that?
on Walker Street in Holly Hill.
In Holly Hill? So you drove all the way from Holly Hill here?
No, I lived in Daytona, but I dropped her off this morning. I went to my interview. I left this one to go to my interview.
But you didn't have a licensed driver with you to come to your interview?
No, not to.
Okay. All right, sir. Here you go. This is our other one. She has a learner's permit.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's coming a valid license.
Yeah, that's fine. We have 12F reckless driving charges.
Okay. Okay. Oh, do you want me to grab the firearm, sir, or leave it?
Run it.
Okay. Will do.
She's running because of the firearm. That's why. That's what is as clear to me. She's running because of the firearm. She has the firearm. Because, okay, we can get past the permit and whatever the case may be, learner's permit, whatever, right? Because it can happen, right? Let's say, for example, we all have our old IDs, you know what I mean? So let's say you have your old ID, you get the new one, it's expired, right? But you lose, so the old ID obviously is expired. You have the new one, but you lose it. So now the only thing that you may have that looks valid or whatever is your learner's permit that you may have and a old driver's license. But whatever the number is, they're just going to type the number in your information and it's going to pop up on the system, as you can see. So her stuff is coming back valid. So that's not the reason, right? She knows she valid, with that. But you got a firearm in the car. That's the only logical reason to why someone will be running. When people run from the cops, it's a bigger issue because you're a little speeding ticket or whatever. You're going to get a ticket. Okay. You're going to get a ticket. That's it. That's the end of that. Right. But running from the cops, typically you got more going on. Drugs, firearms, whatever, or maybe you've done something, you have a warrant for some reason, or there's always something else going on. Good.
You got your phone on you, sir?
Note that the firearm is in a zippered case, and prior footage appears to show the case as always being zipped shut. This will come into play later.
Got it. Wait, I think the serial number, here it is.
But yeah, that's her gun. That's not mine. She probably forgot it was in there.
Well, it's in your possession.
Right.
Nothing in the chain.
but Florida, they lenient. So this is Florida. I mean, everybody and their mom got a weapon, so you could carry. Right? Florida, all they're gonna do is check to see if it's stolen or not, or something like that, right?
Amber.
I didn't know it was well, do a thorough inventory of the rest of the car, and we'll go from there.
A check of the rest of the car wouldn't reveal any more surprises.
Well, where was the gun?
Right on the edge, and I can see the edge of it underneath the seat.
Oh, she's 20. Never mind. Gun is evidence. She's getting charged with carrying a concealed firearm. She's 20. She can't have a concealed firearm. If it's not secure but hidden and easily accessible, it's a concealed firearm. There, Mike, get it back. It's okay. Evidence. All right. So you're getting charged with reckless driving, fleeing and eluding a police officer with lights and sirens activated, and carrying a concealed firearm. All right. Whether you agree with it or not, that's what's happening. A female officer's coming to search you, and then you'll be going to our station, okay?
Okay, what can I call?
You can make calls when you get out to the Volusia County Branch Jail.
While the officer did charge her with felony possession of a concealed firearm, the assistant state attorney dropped the charge the next day. Court documents don't say why, but we suspect it's because the firearm was in that zippered case, and the state considered that to be securely encased. But that's just a guess. Let us know in the comments if you think it was something else. And as for the felony fleeing and eluding charge, that stuck. Probably because she couldn't give a strong enough reason to justify not stopping sooner than she did.
Because we was in traffic and there was nowhere to like stop and pull over, so I just came up here and pulled over. I didn't want to be in the middle of the road.
I can understand your thinking behind that, but as my sergeant explained, because I heard him when he called it out, that's a 2600 block. Now I can pick out 4 huge parking lots between there and here that you could have stopped at or you could have pulled over on. One is being the park. There's a park right over to the left. You could have pulled into the park. There's a huge parking lot over on the right-hand side, right there by the big building.
I'm not even from here.
Oh, I get that. But I'm saying if you were looking for someplace to pull over, there are lots of opportunities. And that's what my sergeant was explaining to you earlier. There's lots of opportunities. If nothing else, pull over to the side of the road, put your hazards on, and then wait for further direction. If he says, you know what, I need you to pull off of the roadway, pull off the roadway on the side street. Or if he says, hey, can you pull in that parking lot over to the left? Pull into the parking lot over to the left. But, understood.
She eventually pled no contest to the charge of fleeing and eluding with lights and sirens active. Adjudication was withheld, and she was placed on probation for 36 months. Her license was also suspended for a year, and she was ordered to pay court costs and fees of $801. Thanks.
Yeah. I think that's an appropriate outcome. I think, the cop charged her with everything he could because she ran. I thought she was running because of the firearm. Because if not, why run? Like I don't understand. They didn't find anything else. They didn't find no drugs, nothing. Like they didn't find anything in the vehicle for real. License was decent, It says marked in the system as valid. It's good. Like what? So you running from the cops because you were speeding? That's why? I don't get it, man. Florida, man, everybody and they mom could have guns. That would go so differently in New York, boy. That what? Concealed not what? That would go so different. It's amazing to me how every state is just, the laws are just so different depending on every state. But anyways, this is just stupid. This is just stupid. Running for no reason. It's really unnecessary. If you would like to support the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Also, hype the video. YouTube has a new feature where you can hype the video. Helps it gets pushed out into the algorithm. Those are all free things to do. If you're looking for some paid options, you can also send a super thanks, super sticker, or look in the description for our YouTube membership and our Patreon link. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Your support is greatly appreciated.